Discovery family.
Let's see if they're under a spell or not. I'll be very surprised if they are.
Zangorwarrior.
Oh, Sakura again! Oh, yes!
Discord's magic?
I have not seen her in a million years.
In what way can you tell that they are
She's
indeed under a spell?
They're having fun.
Well, the Dazzlings will tell you why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Spike's with me on this one. At least we get to see Sakura again.
Right. This potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Alright then. Let's try and see if we can get this potion then.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
Hope so. Just fling off flags.
Nope, no glowing tushies here. Oh, maybe it's more of a nod.
Just said it like that.
Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went.
No glowing tushies here.
Ooh, you look excited.
I am excited.
I'm never excited.
Fun today. Yes! Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun time.
Drink this.
I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
Say what?
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you
She's
had
off her
good
rocker.
time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry. You
He's
didn't
paranoid.
have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight
It's
Dawn.
raspberry
We
flavored.
simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was fun. It wasn't because you
for
were
it.
under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
Jeez, how much is in that
What kind of
potion?
fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest. The only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power.
Twilight, how could you say such
Like
a
the
thing?
Dazzlings.
I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
And to tell
Evil!
us you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Starlight. The gang mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
The gang?
She is so drunk.
The Peanut Butter Hoof Gang.
And it's not because of that potion.
Spell theory.
We're gonna laugh at you.
But it's still not funny.
It's funny if you were there.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying.
Let
in
me
the
out.
books
What kind of
vacation
friends
when
are
I could
you?
have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do
Oh,
that,
God.
did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me...
Discord's face glister.
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
So Princess Cadis can be jealous of her husband as well.
Doubt.
Or any other
You
princess.
didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
What's gonna happen to the potion
Feel a
then?
little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling, so you can let it go.
And, you know,
No, I'm not gonna sing that.
create everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened.
He has a Discord chair now.
Encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you. But now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out.
That not along.
Of course not.
Oh, back to this shit
The
again.
thing was just a happy accident.
And now he created some fan art.
Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here. That even
Is that what Discord's all doing now?
jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried.
Oh, let's look, it's reality. Oh, reality's gone.
Aren't you glad I've changed?
Ha!
I said, aren't you glad I've changed? Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend. No?
You're stuck
Nothing?
now.
Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no.
Touch of the tail.
These jokes have run their course.
Yeah.
The way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell. Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
That's nonsense.
What's so funny?
Come on, Discord.
You won't get
Do
it.
we really have to spell it out for you?
Ha! So the inside joke is just basically puns. That's the secret inside joke.
I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You! And you and you! Well, what's funny about spell? I don't get it. I'm being left out and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
But he was there. Now you're one of us now. Okay. Okay, I think we all have learned the valuable lesson today. If you don't understand an inside joke, you're left out. But if you do understand an inside joke, then you're one of us. So is Discord going to be like the kind of guy who just makes Twilight have to learn a lesson just because he wants them to learn a lesson or something? Where it's like, oh, I kind of planned all this just to make you realize you learned something today, Twilight. And that I have my own chair now, see? It's right over there. It's right over there. Well, that was kind of a tame episode, I would say. Nothing really interesting happened, I would say, but at least it's something that kept me watching, I suppose. But I guess it's just me. I think I do prefer keep friends, make friends, but keep the details. Ugh. I do prefer make friends but keep Discord much better than what about Discord, because in this one it's just like, oh, they're trying to recreate what the inside joke was like 3 days ago or something. I don't think it led to anywhere apart from the fact that they like had an inside joke of their own and now Discord doesn't get it. But he was actually there, so he would get it. But oh well. I mean, he was there, but he doesn't know about Twilight's theory, because her theory was like, oh, you're all under Discord spell, so I shall take you out of it, and thus led to some kooky shenanigans or something. It was kind of tame. It does keep me watching, but I wouldn't put this at the best list. But I do prefer make new friends, but keep Discord better than this one, because in Keep Discord, it had a lot of interesting things going on, and then Discord was completely going overboard, and I love the smooths. I love everything that he's doing, all the jokes and stuff like that. Even Tree Hugger, she is the best character that stayed in one of the entire episode. I really loved that. But I think this one is just like a filler slice of life kind of thing, where it's like, oh, you won't get it, Twilight, unless you were there or something. Yeah, that's kind of what people can actually go down to, where it's like, oh, if they have friends and they don't understand this joke, then you don't get it at all. It's not the fact that you don't find it funny, it's just because the fact that you weren't there or something. Which I kind of get, because I get that a lot sometimes when I was at school or college. It's like, oh, you won't get it, so I'm like, oh, fine, I'll just go on. But Twilight is like obsessed with what she wants to get. It's like, maybe they're under a spell or something. And this is the only time where I actually was on Spike's side on this one. Even though he has like worst episodes, I do feel kind of bad for Twilight, where he just has to assume everything. At least we get to see Sakura again. Not in the best kind of way, but at least we get to see Sakura again. I think she should have showed up in Crusaders of the Lost Monarch. I think she did. I forget to like note the background ponies in that shot. That one last shot where everyone in Ponyville just comes out and says, you get your mark. But I think Sakura will be very happy about that. But at least she showed up again and didn't give Twilight a potion that lets her travel back to the past or something. And when Pinkie Pie said, like, time travel, that's what I thought we were gonna do. But I'm like, no. It's Ponyville. I don't think time travel can be a possible solution. But except in It's About Time and Princess Twilight Sparkle, part 1 and 2. Because in 2 parts, she actually travels back through the past, like, 3 times or something. I wish that was the case, though, but oh well. I guess that didn't happen, though. Oh well, let's go on to the episode. So I wouldn't really call this a memorable episode for me, because there isn't anything in there valuable to remember. But at least it kept me watching throughout the whole half an hour to keep me entertained, I think. I did laugh at a couple of bits. I did find a couple of bits that kind of dragged on for too long. I was expecting some sort of more zaniness there because of Discord. You can do a lot of things with Discord, but apparently the guy who wrote the episode didn't really do much with it. He just kind of focused on this one key point of just saying, he was more focused on the moral rather than just the story. I mean, you got the story down. It's like, okay, let's just focus on the moral. Let's see how we can build up to that thing. Like I said, it's tame. And the reason why I would say abridging Bridges, or Twilight meets up for old friends, that is kind of a tame episode, but at least it relates to me in some sort of personal level, because it really does make me want to reunite with old friends again. Because that's the feeling I get. It does touch at the heartstrings. The Lyra heartstring. Ha 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 ha. Insert inside joke here. That's the inside joke. You won't get it. You won't get it unless you're in the fandom. Oh wait, you're in the fandom. So that's me reacting to Season 5, Episode 22. What about Discord? Well, what about Discord? That's the biggest question in the entire episode. And, yeah. Sorry that I didn't do a reaction on Scaremaster because I couldn't find the episode on YouTube. It was only on Dailymotion, which I couldn't download from my clip converter. So, I'm sorry about that. I guess I missed one reaction now. But at least I reacted to this episode, which wasn't really much to do, according to this one. But at least, like I said, it kept me watching for half an hour until the time is up. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I guess I had to recreate my own reaction so I can actually tell you guys why I should react to Scaremaster. Maybe I should recreate my reaction to Scaremaster. What do you guys think? Oh, okay, goodbye.